Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel. Teacher Chanel here with another message. I feel like I've become a whole tarot reader, or at least my channel has been focusing on tarot lately, but I feel like it's really important at this point in time that these messages are shared. Okay, so I pulled these cards a couple of days ago, so I've kind of been sitting with this message for 2 days. And as you all can see, one of the cards that I pulled is the Crown. And I thought this was very, very interesting because we all know what's going on right now in our world. And Corona, okay, actually means crown. All right, if you Google it, its secondary meaning is crown. And so I've always said that this thing that's going on is definitely playing with some people's mental. Lord, I don't even want to cough on the screen right now because I'm like, oh my God. No, listen, I just woke up a little while ago. Okay, that's the only reason I coughed. Anyway, let's focus. All right, so I thought this was really interesting that this came out because I've been feeling like this has been an attack on our mental. All right, so if you look at these cards, this is the first set. For those who are meant to ascend, and I said this in my last video, and the cards keep repeating this message. There are a certain, remember I said that the weak were being separated from the strong, right? The mentally weak being separated from the mentally strong. You look at this card, this is Judgment, and it's like she is ascending, right? She's ascending. The Five of Swords, he's holding his head because this is definitely an attack on the mind, right? Fear. I read yesterday, the quote was, "Nothing spreads faster than fear." And God dog it, that's what so many people are experiencing right now. So in order to ascend, okay, we need to protect our crown, all right, and walk away from the fear and the mental anguish and the anxiety and worry that surrounds the situation that is going on right now. In order for you to be able to ascend spiritually, this is why I told y'all, make sure that you are doing your rituals, okay? That's the message here. And while we're still talking about crowns, I want you guys again to start protecting your crown chakra. Cover your crown, put on a hat, put on a scarf in this time, okay? And as you all can see, I have on my crown rings. All right, so we really need to be focusing on protecting and balancing out our crown chakra. Remember, our crown chakra also houses our third eye, okay? It also houses our third eye, and I talked about the third eye in the last video, I do believe. So those two chakras right now, we really need to be focused on the crown, okay, protecting that because that will automatically protect our third eye. And in addition to that, the root, which I talked about in the last video. All right, so the second set of cards, let me put these. Oh, this is so bootleg. All of my I'm at home, so all of my stuff, my tripod and whatnot is not here. Okay. Okay, so we have the Strength card, which keeps coming out. All right, and then we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, this is walking away. Ten of Wands in other decks is like burden, like I'm tired. I really can't go on much longer. But this one, this person, she's walking away. She done packed up all her stuff and she's like, I'm out of here. I'm leaving behind, okay, the crap. All right, and then we have the Two of Swords. All right. And then we have flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. But when I first saw this, and before I even read the word standards, I read vibration in my head. Don't be tempted to lower your vibration, okay? Obviously, in this time, we all have to be mentally strong, physically strong, right? And this is turning away from this. You know, this is turning away from the media and all negativity, everything that is causing your vibration to be lowered. We are being blind to the bullshit, okay? This is how the Two of Swords spoke to me, is putting on that blindfold, right? And not looking at all the negative things that are out, because negativity is spoke on more than anything else. There are so many people that allegedly have been diagnosed with this thing. Y'all know what this thing is. This thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I already said it once in this video, and I don't like to say it because, again, it gives life to the energy. But so many people have had it and recovered. Some people never even looked ill or anything like that. But the media chooses to focus on, you know, again, even like the president said, the media is there spreading fear by, you know, giving false information or whatever. So we all need to turn away from that, okay, and just be blindfolded at this point in time, right? Usually Two of Swords is about making a decision, okay? Which way do I want to go? And yes, we need to make a decision to kind of disconnect, right? If you find that being on social media, watching the news, whatever, however you get your news, if you find that it is causing mental anguish and stress, and, you know, it's causing you to go into a depressive state, then we need to turn away from that right now, okay? We need to be blindfolded from that at this point in time. Both of these cards are all about walking away. Okay, walking away. So I just kind of want to give that message. Make sure that you all are protecting your crown. I said that I was going to do a crown chakra meditation. I'm going to try my best to get that done between today and tomorrow and have it posted sometime this week for you guys. Protect your crown, cover your crown, protect your third eye, right? What else did I wanted to mention? Oh, in video number, I don't know, heck, at this point, but at some point in a couple of videos that I've posted about this thing, I mentioned the number 4. And, you know, everybody wants to know, when is this going to end? When are we going to get some relief from this? And I kept hearing the number 4. Two things that I realized, well, one thing that I realized is that I said it would be 4 weeks. I said I really didn't feel like it was going to be 4 months. I felt more 4 weeks than 4 months, which would hit around mid, I think, April 6th. I can't remember which day I posted that video. April 16th, 17th, or 18th, one of them days, that things will start to return back to, well, things will start to turn, begin to go back to a new normal in 4 weeks. So that would be mid-April-ish, right? And I literally was on my bed a few minutes ago and I was like, oh crap, April is the 4th month. So I didn't even get it. I'm slow sometimes. So either way, I still believe that April, I'm still sticking to my 4 weeks though. So I feel like mid-April, we will, there will be some relief, okay, surrounding this. I believe that we'll be hearing less and less and less about it. Businesses will start to open again, and we'll kind of, like I said, go back to normal. And I was also watching another video, forgive me, I don't know her name, because her video just popped up in my feed, and she was talking about it, and she also got 4 weeks. So, but her 4 weeks started like 3 days ago, so her 4 weeks will push us out until like the 3rd week of April. So if I'm not right about 4 weeks, I strongly believe that at least in April, she also got April. And, excuse me, she also got 4 weeks, which will hit in April. So I thought that was, very interesting. I always love to hear confirmation or get confirmation, even through other readers. Because I'm like, oh my God, that's the same thing that I got. Because to be honest, I don't always trust what I'm saying. I know that spirit doesn't lie and all of that, but I just don't always trust my interpretation of certain things. So it's always cool when, somebody who's been reading longer than I have comes through with a very similar, and she also pulls some similar cards as well. I think she got Judgment and Strength in the 10 of Pentacles, if I'm not mistaken, which I got in my first reading. Anyway, so that's the message. The overall message is to protect our crown, because this whole thing that's going on is an attack of our crown chakra, right? Which also houses our third eye chakra. So we need to be very, very mindful and take care of. So like I said, cover your crowns, ladies and gentlemen. Put on your caps. Put on your scarves. I actually had to order me a scarf because I don't have one, believe that or not. Well, I gave them to my kids and they messed them up. Anyway, so my scarf should be here this week, and I'm going to start protecting my crown through the month of April. Like I said, I will do my best to try to get a crown chakra meditation out this week to you all. And continue to work on your root chakra as well. Okay, continue to work on your root. Those of you who are feeling unstable, those of you who have lost jobs, those of you who have, your hours have been decreased, or your businesses, the businesses that you work for have been completely shut down. If you feel fearful, if you feel anxious, or just instability in any way, your root chakra, okay? We need to get that rebalanced. So, work on your root chakra, okay? I also said one day this week I was going to break out my root. I have a singing bowl that is for balancing the root chakra. I said I was just going to go live and play the singing bowl for, however long I'm led to do it. So that's my plan this week as well. But anyway, if you want to ascend spiritually, this is what we have to do. We have to continue to protect and see this thing that's going on for what it really is. All right. And don't be in this energy. The 5 of Swords. This is like mental conflict. I also want you guys to look at this card. There's a person back here, and this looks like this here reminds me of this over here. It just reminds me of Ascension, right? She's ascending. And this person looks like they just have their hands up and they are trying to ascend and connect to the heavens as well. They are trying to ascend, but this person over here is stuck in his head, right? We also see birds, which bring this represents like messages, okay? This card is really interesting now that I'm looking at it. The light changed. Yeah, it also looks like blood back there too. I'm looking at the card, y'all. Hold on. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so it's like this person is willing to ascend, but this person is still in their heads. This person is still experiencing some conflict. This is a very interesting card. But anywho, that's what I see in these cards as well. And this person is walking away towards the sun. Also, if if there is a sun, if the sun is out, is what I'm trying to say, in your area, make sure that you are going outside and connecting with the sun. Because I believe at this point in time, those of us who are in this ascension mode, I think that there will be a lot of downloads received from those of us. There is no sun right now. It is cloudy as heck. But if the sun is out where you are, go outside and get your sun gazing in at this point in time, and really focus on any downloads or messages that you're getting while you're sitting outside. And that just kind of reminded me, because she's walking towards the sun here. Okay. All right. So anyway, that is the message for today. Like I said, this is not so much about the thing that's going on, but more so about, what we should be doing during this time. All right. I also lastly want to mention that Thursday I will be doing live readings on Thursday. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and I don't know what time it's either going to be. I'm either going to come on at 7:11 or 9:11, but just make sure that you all are subscribed to the channel, turn your notifications on, and also make sure that you're paying attention to my community page, because I will be shooting out details there and giving links so people can go ahead and send their donations in if you want to skip the line and you want to be one of the first ones read, yada yada, this and that. So I will give you guys more details. I'll be posting this week about that. All right, that's the message, y'all. Protect your crown. If you have one of these little crown rings, anything, crown jewelry, anything with a crown on it, let's just start wearing that. Just as a reminder, every time I look down at my hand, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to be protecting my crown. So certain things that I'm looking at on social media, I don't need to be looking at. Not that I look at anything negative, but negativity is always going to show up, child. But this is just a reminder. So if you have these rings or something similar, just, use it, wear it at this point in time to remind us to protect our crown. See y'all later.